Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about where to find a chicken for your dailies. Chickens are pretty rare in the game. I don't see them too often. I see them now and then. So they're supposed to be around this area where there's a big chicken on the map. But I've been there before and I don't know if it's just bad luck or random or whatever. Possibly just because I'm going to show you what I'm doing. But I found a spot where you can actually grind out or hop servers to try and find a chicken. It's still tedious. Took me about 10-15 tries to find one. I've seen them along this track before myself. That's why I've kind of noticed them. But this is currently where I am at the moment. There's like sort of a bridge here, just after a red bridge, and there's always a different animal. I've seen a black cat, I've seen possums, I've seen beavers, so there seems to be a different animal, ragstags. So even if you wanted to grind some other sort of animal or for meat, you could possibly do that. But obviously to do the dailies, chickens are a little difficult to find versus some of the other animals, right? So anyway, so I'm right here. Sort of the train stations over there, the sort of Morgantown train station, the airport, Morgantown on here. And just kind of below the 64 is a red bridge, and there's actually another red bridge a bit further along by the road. And after this sort of yield, a different animal spawn. Yeah, so it's random. So, but obviously we're looking for chickens, and I'll kind of show you what I do just to spawn. Obviously, I'm probably not going to find another chicken, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot this chicken because I need it for my dailies today. So I want to actually do that. Okay, so it took me, like I said, it took me probably 10-15 times to try and actually get this guy, but I eventually got him. You might have better luck, or there might be some other chicken spawned somewhere, but if you are looking for a chicken, this is definitely a spot. I actually spawned here the first time I actually did this today. I had 2 chickens spawn, but they died immediately. As soon as I came over that yield, they just like died for no reason. It was kind of weird. And then it probably took me another 10-15 tries, right? So let me show you what I do quickly to try and do this. So like I said, I'm at this position. I actually have my camp just over the other side of the bridge, and that's where I keep the camp for this character. And that's why I noticed I use this bridge a lot for other things. There's a lot of fire caps and things like in this area. But that's where I have my camp for this character, and I use this bridge, and that's why I noticed the chickens. Now, I did actually notice the chickens further down. I actually noticed the chicken down by Gorley Mine as well. But it's quite a walk to get down there. And I walked there a few times and I didn't find any chickens down there. And I think I noticed a chicken down this area as well. But anyway, what I recommend you do is you basically if there's no chicken in this area where I'm standing right here, then you basically just try again until you actually get a chicken in this area, and that's probably the best way you're gonna actually find it. So anyway, so like I said, let's assume there's no chicken there. I'm gonna go and leave the world. And once you actually, I'm not sure where you would actually spawn if you didn't have your camp there, so you're gonna have to figure that out, or move your camp close by, not too close by, because I'm not sure if that'll affect the spawn. So obviously don't put it right by that bridge. Otherwise, you may actually spawn close by, and you don't have to worry about putting your camp there. So you'll have to test that. But I'm going to spawn in my camp just because I'm that close to the camp and I happen to be there, right? So there's 2 sets of enemies to spawn. When I come over that first red bridge, there's generally a set of enemies that will be mole rats or dogs or mutants, super mutants, or it's mostly mole rats most of the time. Liberators spawn a lot. So you have to take those out first. And then you go to the second bridge, and then you'll find there's some sort of animal on that other side there, right? Okay, so this is that first red bridge I was talking about, and the highway here, or the main road leading up to Morgantown. There's always going to be a set of enemies on this side. It's scorched at the moment. Let's just take these guys out. Okay, so once you dealt with that first set of enemies, you just want to head to the second bridge here, which is over the stream. And like I said, if you're looking for fire caps, this is the area for it. And as a note, there's some of those other plants, those reeds that we're going to need today as well for our dailies. Okay, so as you come over the second bridge, you'll find a animal. Like I said, we got chickens last time. I've had beavers, ragstag, you name it, black cats. So there's possums. So you'll get a different animal each time. You just have to keep doing it until you get the chicken that spawns on the side. You can go further down. Like I said, we can take a quick walk down here. I've had chicken spawn down further down here. If you wanted to maybe just try your luck, walk all the way to Gorley Mine. It's not too far. Okay, so there's a stray cat there. That tells me that, you know, potentially, interesting, it says stray cat, not black cat. Potentially a chicken could have spawned there, I suppose. I'm not sure if, you know, it's cats for this session, possibly. And then I've seen chickens down by the mine here as well. So on these railway tracks. So I probably wouldn't go too much further than this. I think you'd just be wasting your time. If there's no chickens here, I pretty much saw it here. So if there's no chickens by this point, then I would just reload the worlds, switch worlds. But I wouldn't even bother coming down this far, to be honest. I would just do it at the bridge and just keep respawning wherever you spawn, and just go ahead at the try your luck at the bridge and just do it. You might get lucky the first time, and it might take you a bit longer, right? So anyway, I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.